You're lying there, hand on your belly, when you feel it, that tiny rhythmic pulsing from deep inside. Not kicks, not rolls, just soft little jumps. Could that be hiccups? And then the questions flood in. What's causing them? Should I be worried? Is this normal? Is it even a good sign? Today, we're diving into one of the strangest, sweetest mysteries of pregnancy. Fetal hiccups. Why they happen, what they mean, and when to call your doctor just to be safe. Let's get into it. So first, yes, babies can get hiccups in the womb. In fact, it's super common. Many moms feel them starting around the second trimester, usually between 24 and 28 weeks, though they can happen earlier or later too. But what triggers these little hiccups? It all comes down to practice. See, your baby is in full-on training mode inside the womb, and that includes rehearsing all the skills they'll need to survive once they're born. One of the big ones? Breathing. Your baby isn't breathing air yet, but they're inhaling and exhaling amniotic fluid, helping their lungs develop and their diaphragm, the main breathing muscle, get stronger. Sometimes, this practice can cause the diaphragm to contract rhythmically, and just like with us, that causes hiccups. So in many cases, those gentle pulses you're feeling are a sign that your baby is learning how to breathe. How amazing is that? But that's not the only reason for fetal hiccups. Some studies suggest they might also be linked to nervous system development, especially the part that controls involuntary movements, like swallowing and sucking. So if you feel hiccups often, it could mean your baby is hitting key milestones behind the scenes. Their reflexes are firing. Their coordination is improving. Think of it as a little built-in test system, like the body's way of making sure everything's wiring up correctly. So is it a good sign when your baby gets the hiccups? In most cases, yes. It's usually considered a normal, healthy part of development. It means your baby is active, practicing key reflexes, and getting ready for life on the outside. But, and this is important, not all hiccups are created equal. If you're noticing a sudden increase in frequency late in pregnancy, especially after 32 weeks, or the hiccups are happening multiple times a day and lasting a long time each time, that's worth bringing up with your doctor or midwife. Why? Because in rare cases, frequent hiccups later in pregnancy might be linked to issues with the umbilical cord or other concerns. Don't panic, but do mention it at your next appointment just to be safe. So what does it feel like when your baby has hiccups? Most people describe it as a rhythmic pop or pulse that repeats every few seconds, usually in the same spot, lasting anywhere from a minute to 10 minutes. Not painful, just a little strange, and kind of adorable. And yes, it's totally okay to talk to your baby while it's happening. They might not understand you yet, but they are listening. To wrap things up, hiccups in the womb are normal. They're usually a good sign that your baby is growing, developing, and practicing the skills they'll need to thrive. They're one of the many quirky, beautiful reminders that you've got a whole little person getting ready to meet you. So next time you feel those tiny jumps, smile, say hi, and maybe even imagine your baby letting out a teeny tiny giggle between hiccups. If this video gave you peace of mind, give it a like. It really helps support the channel. And if you love learning about all the amazing things your baby does before they're born, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new post. Drop a comment below. Have you felt your baby hiccup yet? What did it feel like? I'd love to hear your experience. And remember, every hiccup, every kick, every flutter is a sign that your baby is learning, growing, and getting ready to meet you.